Hi, my name is Cold Beer, and let's start with Abzu. From the art director of Journey, Abzu is a beautiful underwater adventure that evokes the dream of diving. Here you'll immerse yourself in a vibrant hidden world, bursting with color and life as you descend into the heart of the ocean. But beware, as you swim deeper you will confront the dangers lurking in the depths. Nah, I'm kidding, you can't actually die here, and you have no fighting skills as well. This game is a pure adventure, a real member of the walking simulator family. Well, swimming simulator I guess. Although keep in mind that without a controller it is almost impossible to play it. Even with controller it may prove to be a challenge at first, but after a while your brain will adapt and you won't be thinking all the time which button you actually want to press. The adventure is a bit naive, so the game is suitable for children as well. Also for your mother, just help her with the controls, otherwise she may say something like,
I don't understand anything. I want to go up, but it goes down. This BS is still happening even if I'm pressing all the right buttons.
No, you're not, so let me show you. So if you played Journey, you probably will like Abzu as well. This is a great game, you have my sincere recommendations, although keep in mind that this game is just like your Ding Dong. Very short. A short hike. On Steam it has 99% of positive reviews. Yeah, this looks like some kind of a miracle. Games with such ratings do not exist. You know, just like elves or politicians who don't lie. Well, honestly, elves are more common than politicians who don't lie, and games with this rating are even rarer. So this is a gem without a doubt. Here you can hike and climb through the peaceful mountainside landscapes, follow the marked trails or explore the backcountry as you make your way to the summit. Along the way meet other hikers and discover hidden treasures. People who play the game are saying that a short hike is like Breath of the Wild crossbred with Animal Crossing, and the only bad thing about this game is that it ends. And it ends really quickly, about 1.5 hours of your life will be made better by this game. But judging by the playtime of casual gamers, I can see that 9 hours of gameplay is quite a casual time. That can only mean one thing: people are playing the game more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times, more than... well, you get the point, I hope. A masterpiece, no doubt. Alba, a wildlife adventure. Now, this is a very nice game oriented to a younger audience or for people who just want to relax and forget all the ruthless chores of the real world. Definitely not for grumpy old dudes. Also, I have to mention that the review score on Steam is close to 100, so overwhelmingly positive may sound like understatement. Here you take control of a girl named Alba as she visits her grandparents on a Mediterranean island. You are ready for a peaceful summer of wildlife exploration with your friend, but when you see an animal in danger, you realize that you have a more important task now. So here, from the idyllic beaches to the ancient castle, a whole island is ready to be explored. The game is open world, so it's very friendly for exploration lovers. Botanicula. This is a humor-filled adventure game created by the makers of super famous Machinarium and Samoros series. Here you'll control 5 friends, little tree creatures, set out on a journey to save the last seed from their home tree, which was infested by evil parasites. This is a relaxed game perfect for hardcore gamers, their partners, parents, families, and old shady ladies with one eye. Don't ask me why, instead go and explore more than 150 detailed locations, watch funny animations, and find incredible amounts of hidden bonuses. You'll not find any text or boring dialogues. The game is really suitable for everyone. Players on Steam are saying that Botanicula is a trippy little game that is relaxing and hilarious at the same time. Definitely a hidden gem, and overwhelmingly positive review score can confirm that with ease. Coral Island. Here you will leave the big city life and business in Pokio Metropolis and start a new life on Coral Island. Sounds like a thing most of us would want in reality, until you realize that farms like that are smelly and filled with creepy crawlers everywhere you look. Nearby grocery store is 20 kilometers away and your toilet is clogged beyond repair until the Monday, because the plumber is drinking vodka and the only thing he can fix right now is his soberness. So let us enjoy games like that through the safety glass of our monitors, without all the smell and spiders. So here you'll create the idyllic farm of your dreams, where you will tend crops, nurture animals and build a bond with the natural world around you. You will revitalize the nearby town and its surrounding coral reefs, and forge relationships with a community of more than 70 fellow people who call Coral Island home. The game has very positive reviews on Steam and is probably one of the best things you can try if you like farming and life sim games. Dave the Diver. This is a casual single-player adventure RPG featuring deep-sea exploration and fishing during the day and sushi restaurant management at night. Here you will dive into the ever-changing blue hole and use a harpoon and other weapons to catch fish and other various unlucky creatures. You will upgrade and forge equipment with collected resources and sushi restaurant profits to prepare for the dangers that lurk in the unknown. Here you will also meet quirky but lovable characters and a story full of jokes and other humorous scenes. The game is a combination of pixel and 3D graphics that provide an interesting and original art style. The adventure is set in the real marine environment of a blue hole, filled with over 200 kinds of sea creatures, so catch and make sushi from all of them. Dinkum. You'll start a new life and build a home on an island inspired by the wild Australian lands. Explore tropical eucalyptus forests, survive scorching deserts, relax and discover a land filled with adorable creatures like koalas or crocodiles or spiders if you are into spiders. I'm certainly not. Collect valuable resources by hunting, mining, fishing and foraging to expand and customize your town and attract new townsfolk and businesses. Share your new home with friends and protect each other as you explore beautiful landscapes filled with dangerous predators. Yeah, that doesn't sound very safe or romantic, but the game truly delivers the feeling of coziness in a special way. Dorfromantik. This is a relaxing building strategy and puzzle game, in which you place tiles to create ever-growing, idyllic village landscapes. With Dorfromantik you can immerse yourself in a quiet, peaceful world at any time, and take a break from everyday life, which usually sucks. At the same time, the game offers a challenge for those who are looking for one. To be the high score, you need to carefully plan and strategically place your tiles, so you will have to use that tiny organ in between your ears. And it's good for you to take a break from killing countless zombies, riding dragons, and hunting Bigfoot. It somehow reminds me of a tabletop game named Carcassonne. If you like that, you will love this game as well, and vice versa. And now is the time when you subscribe, or if you are already subscribed, hit that bell notification button. Let's be friends with benefits. Doraemon Story of Seasons. You will create bonds with town residents, and while doing so you will enjoy the heartwarming interactions through each character and the part they play in the story. Building a farm, raising horses and cattle like in other games isn't the only thing to do. You will explore the town, go on adventures, catch bugs and much more. The game is a proud owner of very positive reviews on Steam, so it's a huge possibility that you will also like it. Just wait for a sale or something, because it's very expensive. There's also a second part named Friends of the Great Kingdom, which in general is offering more of the same, so if you like the first part, the second one is a no-brainer. Eastward. This game is cute, like literally the cutest thing. If you have a fluffy dog or fluffy rabbit at home, compared to Eastward your pet looks like a bald mole rat. I'm sorry. Of course, no offense to those who actually grow bald mole rats at home. You have a different worldview, my friend. I like you. So here you'll find a charming post-apocalyptic world. The story starts when in a deep underground secret facility a miner discovers a mysterious little girl named Sam. Together you will journey through decaying cities, encounter strange creatures and even stranger people. Basically, the game is a relaxing adventure for those who don't like to think a lot, because puzzles here are suitable for people with room temperature IQ, and dialogues can be copy-pasted to any children's book. Despite that, this game has something original in it, and it may be a great find to play with your family. Eastshade. Nothing shady about this game, in fact it's hard to find some darker corner here. You are a traveling painter exploring the island and capturing the world on your canvas. Talk to the inhabitants to learn about their lives, make friends and help those in need. Visit cities, scale summits, unearth mysteries and discover forgotten places. This is a peaceful open-world exploration adventure where you will compose paintings anywhere in the world. You will offer them to locals to unlock secrets and gain items. Also, you will have to acquire crafting materials and schematics to surmount obstacles and solve quests. People on Steam are saying that this is one of the most beautiful games they have ever played, and most only wish that it was like at least 5 times longer. Espresso Tycoon. Here you will build a coffee shop of your dreams, where your customers can relax and drink delicious coffee, and you will feel like a real cafe owner, an empire builder, and create the whole strategy for your success. I always like games like that because they teach us how business works. What do you need to start one in real life, what are the dangers, the downsides, and so on. When you play games like that, you don't have to deal with real people, so you get all the benefits and no pressure. Also, no real money. Oh well. So here you'll spend your time decorating, hiring and managing employees, taking care of the supply chain, analyzing the budget, and advertising your coffee shop. The latter is the most important thing, at least in real life, because even the best product won't sell if nobody knows that it is the best. An enormous portion of every business should be allocated to advertising if you want to succeed. I spent 15 years in advertising agencies, so I saw the numbers, believe me. Anyway, the game has very positive reviews, and if you like tycoons like that, you will definitely have a great time managing your own coffee shop. Flower. Game lets you take control of the wind as you explore and navigate beautiful lush environments, travel across varied landscapes at your own pace, interact with and change the environment as you go, and find balance and harmony in your surroundings. This is an interactive escape that takes you on an emotional journey like never before. Controlling the game is as simple as guiding the wind in the direction you want to go. Game is accessible to gamers and non-gamers alike. Flower will take you on an incredibly personal and emotional experience. Gorogoa. An overwhelmingly 97% positive review score is not something we can easily ignore. Gorogoa is an elegant evolution of the puzzle genre told through a beautiful hand-drawn story. The gameplay is wholly original, consisting of lavishly illustrated panels which you arrange and combine in various ways to solve artsy puzzles. Impeccably simple yet satisfyingly complex. People on Steam are talking that this may be the best puzzle game ever created. Well, I have to agree, it is definitely one of the best. Very imaginative and made entirely of art. Gris. Here you will play as a young girl lost in her own world, dealing with a painful experience in her life. Probably someone put a slice of pineapple in her potato salad and she can't recover after that.
Oh, the horror.
So as the story unfolds, you will grow emotionally and see the world in a different way, revealing new paths to explore using your new abilities. Here you won't encounter any enemies, there is no danger or death. And just look how beautiful this game is. The art style is absolutely stunning. People on Steam are saying that not only the art, but absolutely everything in this game is great. Music, gameplay, and even the story will leave you gobsmacked. And it's not so hard to believe in those words. Just look at it. There aren't many things that are as beautiful as this game. Well, except boobs. Sorry, Gris, you lose on this one. Yonder, the Cloudcatcher Chronicles. This is a relaxing open-world adventure set in a natural island paradise, with 8 distinct environments ranging from tropical beaches to snow-capped summits. But this land is not as perfect as it seems. The mysterious Murg has taken hold of the land, so your task is to remove it. That won't be easy. My wife played it and finished this game in about a week, but you can rush through the story in about 8 hours, if you hate to relax and enjoy slow pace of life. So the game's style is very beautiful and deserves our praise. But one thing that wasn't nice is the absence of voice acting. That takes a huge chunk of fun out of it. Well, at least I think so. The game has a very positive review score on Steam, so this cozy title might be your spoon of potato salad after all. Journey. This is a very different game if you compare it to anything else in the gaming world. Here you will have to traverse the desert, learn the fate of ancients and dive into dangerous ruins. Or not dangerous, just beautiful. You can't fight here. Running away is also not an option. If you encounter an enemy, the only way for you to survive is to hide. But don't worry, this is not some hide-and-seek game. Enemies are very rare. The thing you will do mostly here is traveling. You will be on a journey. It's a relaxing game. You don't need almost any skills to finish it. It's just a beautiful adventure with amazing visuals, and you have all my recommendations. Imagine, my mother is 65 years old and she finished the game on her PlayStation 4 without any help from a side. This game suits everyone. Jusant. This is an action puzzle climbing game and a meditative journey to the top of a tall tower. It may not seem much, but the review score on Steam is way above 90%, and that is a proof that this game is amazing. Well, at least awesome. You will challenge yourself at your own pace, explore different ways to climb, and unravel the secrets of a bygone civilization. While playing, you will master your climbing tools and will have to watch your stamina meter to successfully navigate the mysterious and changing tower. Well, watching your stamina is not a thing I usually like in games. You know, when you watch your stamina bar, you actually miss the rest of the game. But Jusant is showing your stamina bar clearly and not somewhere in the corner, so it's done right. Anyway, as you go higher and hone your skills, you'll have to figure out how best to use the tools at your disposal to get where you want to go. What is the best way? Is there an alternative path? And yes, usually there are. You can explore them to find the clues about what happened here. The game doesn't rush you, you play at your own pace. As you climb, you come across beautiful biomes full of flora and fauna, accompanied by a beautiful and atmospheric soundtrack, although there is some danger as well. Arid, windy slopes can be deadly, so seek refuge in tunnels lit only by bioluminescence. Kynseed. In this life sim, you will have to raise a family, farm the land, run shops, and explore a world where everyone ages. Yes, here you will live your life in a quirky world where everyone dies at the end, including your pets. What a great idea to make everyone happy, right? Anyway, heroes here are just like degrading weapons in Dying Light. When you break one, you can just take another. So no reason to be sad, because when you die here, you step into the shoes of your children and continue your legacy. And then you die again, and then you continue again. Cool thing is that developers are still updating the game and not just fixing various bugs, but also adding various fun things like farmhouse customization, new challenge system with rewards, story cutscenes, and so on. On Steam, where it is possible to see playtime of reviewers, 100 hours is quite a casual thing. In general, this is a really cool spin on classic farming sim games, with so much to do and so much to see. From crafting and running a business to exploring the wilderness and meeting some marvelously malevolent monsters, Kynseed has it all. Lance Island. In this survival open-world crafting game, you will engage in dynamic, skill-based action RPG combat with a free-moving camera. You will craft various weapons and armor, build a fortified base, gather resources, and explore dangerous places. And when you need a bit of a rest, you can find peace in cultivating your own farm and raising animal companions. You can tailor your character to suit your preferred playstyle, whether you are a dedicated warrior, craftsman, fisherman, or a fearless farmer. Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and balls to be a farmer. Have you seen Clarkson's Farm? Great show, by the way, I can totally recommend. So in Lance Island, with every choice you make, the world around you evolves and changes. It's a very beautiful game, so conquer this land and build your own tiny cold Bearistan here. My Time at Portia. This is a fun and relaxing RPG, a great open world game with an incredible amount of stuff to do. It is similar to Stardew Valley, but has more depth in it. Literally because it is in 3D, and figuratively because it is bigger in general. And this is the best game if you just want to relax. Here you arrive in a weird post-apocalyptic new town named Portia to inherit your father's old building workshop and spend your time restoring it to its former glory. It's definitely not a game for a serious RPG lover, but sometimes it's just good to relax, catch some alpacas, build some experimental devices, and even go to a dungeon to fight giant rats. Definitely a game for the whole family. My Time at Sandrock. This is a new adventure, crafting and farming game from the creators of My Time at Portia. Better graphics, more things to do, and a positive rating close to 90%. Basically, it is a perfect RPG game if you want to relax, but still explore the surroundings and keep yourself entertained. For example, I'm 40 plus years old and I usually play games like The Witcher 3, Skyrim and Baldur's Gate, but I really enjoyed playing Sandrock as well. And if you say that this game is only for little girls, then you probably are seriously concerned about your masculinity. I can lend you my magnifying glass for you to find your balls. Really, this game is great for adults as well. And let me tell you straight, play it to beat your anxiety. This game will show your unrestful mind that there is a place where you can relax and be safe. Anyway, here you will arrive in a wild post-apocalyptic city where it's up to you and your trusty tools to restore the community to its former glory. Gather resources to build machines, befriend locals, and defend Sandrock from monsters, all while saving the city from economic ruin. Megaquarium. This is a theme park management tycoon game with an aquatic twist. You will need to design your displays, look after your animals, manage your staff, and keep your guests happy. Starting just with a few tanks and the most basic of livestock, you'll grow your aquarium to a glass metropolis filled with hundreds of guests and staff. The game features almost 100 different marine species, including fish, sharks, crustaceans, corals, jellyfish, and other invertebrates and turtles. Also giraffes, elephants, and even a Spinosaurus. Yeah, they don't come with an original game, but the modding community is huge, so you can literally have a theme park of extinct marine fauna if you want, or you can mod the game yourself and make your own animal. Called Bierapotamus or even Potato Saladosaurus is a preferred creation. Minute of Islands. Here you are, a skilled tinkerer living with your family on an archipelago once inhabited by an ancient race of inscrutable giants. Their mysterious but vital machines festering in the underbelly of the island must be kept going, or an almost forgotten threat will swallow all. You vow to restore the hidden engines in time, but is this truly what you need? With your powerful Omni-Switch, you go through story-based environmental puzzles and platform gameplay until you will regain control over the giants' machines. People on Steam are saying that the art direction is absolutely amazing, but also warn you that the game leaves a lot of loose ends after it ends. And don't play this game if you are sad or depressed, it's not for you. Also, you can try the demo version for free. Monument Valley. Here you'll embark on a journey as Ida, the silent princess, through impossible environments and illusionary puzzles. You will experience this meditative and calming puzzle game by manipulating monuments and creating evolving paths to explore new, surreal and mysterious worlds. So basically you will solve tricky but immensely satisfying puzzles with optical illusions at their core. Evolve landscapes to reveal pathways that would have otherwise been impossible. And as you progress, discover beautiful architecture, transforming landscapes through pushing, pulling, clicking, raising, lowering, and more. 98% of positive reviews is not a thing you can easily ignore, so don't! Omno. The game is a journey of discovery through an ancient world of wonders. It is a single-player adventure full of puzzles, secrets, and obstacles to overcome. The power of a lost civilization will carry you on an epic quest through lush forests, sun-blasted deserts, frozen tundras, and even to the clouds. On your way, you'll discover a vibrant world full of strange life forms, from cute little critters to something vicious that will remind you of your evil ex. The game is made by one guy, so don't expect something huge or mind-blowing, but keep in mind that more than 90% of the reviews on Steam are positive, and people are saying that this game is dope. Although very short, only about 4 hours of your boring life will be made better by Omno. Papetura. This is a handcrafted puzzle adventure game made entirely out of paper. Along with atmospheric music, it creates a mysterious and unique paper world shrouded in shadow and light. Here you will live the story of a lonely paper creature trapped in a flowery prison. One day you manage to escape and find a magical being. Together you will have to face dark and flaming monsters, which will try to burn down your beloved paper world. The game is short, it will take only about 2 hours to beat, but that is okay. Price is nice and positive reviews on Steam are above 90%. Here everything is made out of paper, from tiny insects, strange creatures and monsters to truly magical locations. You will also encounter interesting puzzles and beautiful animation. Game is suitable for everyone. There are no dialogues, just story and action. Spiritfarer. This is a cozy management game about dying. Here you will take on the role of a titulous Spiritfarer, ferry master of the deceased. Build a boat to explore the world, then befriend and care for spirits before finally releasing them into the afterlife. Farm, mine, fish, harvest, cook and craft your way across mystic seas. Or join the adventure as Daffodil the cat in 2-player cooperative play. Yeah, you can play it with your mother-in-law and bond like never before. The game guarantees relaxing quality time with your spirit passengers, where you create long-lasting memories and, ultimately, learn to say goodbye to your cherished friends. A wholesome experience with an overwhelmingly positive review score. Also, you can play the demo version on Steam absolutely free. Spirittea. If you ever saw Hayao Miyazaki's masterpiece Spirited Away, you may be pleased to know that Spirittea is inspirited by this movie. The town here is crawling with troublesome souls, and you are the only one who can see them. So you'd better get that old bathhouse up and running. Maybe that will help them to chill out. The bathhouse is an ancient building hidden up in the mountain, and it's up to you to clean it up and fill it full of customers. And you better be sure that your customers are happy. Spirits aren't something you want to be angry at you. Like, have you seen The Ring? Anyway, once the beings visit your bathhouse, you'll need to clean towels, chop wood and heat the baths, and see the spirits with their friends for the ultimate bathing experience. So no stinky spirits in this game. Stardew Valley. This is probably the most famous life and farming sim on Steam, although it wasn't the original idea that propelled the game into the stars. The makers of Stardew Valley were inspired to recreate the look and feel of a game called Harvest Moon. So here you can create your own character, build the farm of your dreams, become a master rancher, socialize with other characters and explore the world around you. You can have husband or wife and kids, also a cat or a dog, and a lot of vegetables you can harvest and sell. Almost all the reviews are positive. I had to scroll down for 5 minutes to find the first negative one, and it was some kind of gibberish anyway. If you like farming and life sims, Stardew Valley is a must-play for you.
Staxel.
If you're tired of killing, make friends instead and build the farm of your dreams. This is a creative farming and village life game with a cast of quirky characters. Build your farmhouse, help villagers, take to the wilds to fish or hunt for bugs, and grow a variety of crops in your backyard. This game is really good to play with friends. So if you have friends, I mean real friends, you probably know them very well, you know their secrets, so blackmail them into playing Staxel with you, because that's the only way. The Last Campfire. This is an adventure, a story of a lost ember trapped in a puzzling place, searching for meaning and a way home. You'll travel deep into the lands beyond the dark forest and overcome the adversities before you. Discover beautiful wilderness filled with lost inhabitants, strange creatures and mysterious ruins. 97% of all people who bought this game are recommending it to you. People on Steam are talking that this is a beautiful story-driven game filled with great art and even greater music. The puzzles game throws at you ranges from fairly easy to a medium. Nothing will bend your brains inside out in this game. If you fail here somehow, it's a pure problem of your IQ, I'm sorry. If you are in doubt, you can try the demo version on Steam for free. The Witness. I hate this game. The Witness is for smart people with great memory, and I'm none of these people. And although I like puzzles and all that, but by playing Witness I realized that I'm way dumber than I imagined. So if you like to test your memory and IQ, this is a great title for you. Just keep in mind that the results can be a bit disappointing. The game itself is set on a beautiful open world island where you have to crack all the riddles to unveil a terrible secret. If you are not some puzzle maniac, you will never get there. But at least the game will show you your limits. The Witch's Cauldron. This is a simple and cozy game where you will boil various potions as a not-so-evil witch. You'll practice your craft in a town where good rumors spread just as fast as bad ones, with the latter quickly reaching the ears of Inquisitors. And as you probably know, Inquisitors are the best friends of every witch, who wants to die in agony and pain, I mean, so not a friend of yours. Balancing your popularity amongst townsfolk and the Inquisitors' growing attention is essential for survival here. And if your intuition tells you that the end is near, you can always find refuge in another town. There are plenty nearby. The game has very good price and playtime ratio. You'll finish it in roughly 15 hours. Can totally recommend for a calm evening. You know, when the rain pours outside, a distant rumble of thunder shakes windows gently, and you just brew things as a witch. 2 Point Campus. So here you will build the university of your dreams, or nightmares, I don't know. Maybe all of your professors will be teaching how to put pineapple in the potato salad.
Instead of mayonnaise.
Oh, the horror! So don't expect this game to be a serious academic sim. It is as far from serious as your monthly salary is from serious salary. Anyway, here students enjoy a range of wild and wonderful courses, from night school to gastronomy, where students will build mouth-watering concoctions like giant pizzas and enormous pies. You will build libraries, hire the best staff from eccentric professors to mad researchers, and watch the academic potential of your students get unlocked. The game is similar to 2 Point Hospital and its predecessor, Theme Hospital, that only the oldest of us can remember. 2 Point Hospital. Here you will build and decorate a hospital, cure patients with utterly bizarre illnesses, train your staff and upgrade machines to create the most effective facility possible. Game is humorous. Here you will find various funny diseases you can cure, like turtlehead, premature mummification, emperor complex, or monobrow, for example.
Yes, that is serious.
Also, be sure that those illnesses are funny only to us, definitely not for our patients. You wouldn't want a appendicitis on your face or icicles all over your body. I'm pretty sure of that. Unpacking. This is a beautiful Zen puzzle game about the familiar experience of pulling possessions out of boxes and fitting them into a new home. It's part block fitting puzzle, part home decoration, where you are invited to create a satisfying living space while learning clues about the life you are unpacking. Over the course of 8 house moves, you are given a chance to experience a sense of intimacy with a character you never see and a story you are never told. It is simple, but also a thing you probably will never experience in real life, because when you move somewhere you usually know what items you have and where to put them. Game is super relaxing. And honestly, while writing this short overview, I started to watch some gameplays of other people and it was hard to stop. The game is mesmerizing. Also, it has above 90% of positive review score on Steam, so you can't go wrong with this one. Wingspan. Let me start with the fact that this game has an overwhelmingly positive review score on Steam. Yeah, so you won't skip thinking that this is some lame card game. Well, it is a card game, but as far from lame as you are, you know, from lame. Yeah, you are cool, man, never doubt that. Now subscribe. So here you are, a bird enthusiast, researcher, bird watcher, ornithologist and collector seeking to discover and attract the best birds to your network of wildlife preserves. Well, if you want some wisdom, I can reveal which bird is the best. It's the one who tastes as the best. Anyway, here each bird extends a chain of powerful combinations in one of your habitats, and each habitat focuses on a key aspect of the growth of your preserves and so on. The game is meant to be played from 1 to 5 people, so if you have some nerdy friends, tell them something nice and convince them to play this game together. If not, there is always a mother-in-law who can help. If not yours, then somebody else's. World is filled with them. Caravan SandWitch. Here you'll embark on a journey across a sci-fi world. Driven by a mystery to find your missing sister, you will interact with various communities, help them with their tasks, and meet new people along the way. Take your time to explore the world, whether in your van or on foot. The game is aiming to be crowned as a king of relaxing exploration games. Here you will find no combat, no death, no timer, just you, your van, and the world. Here, equipped with an array of essential tools, you will upgrade your van to open up new passages and ruins. From navigating treacherous terrain to uncovering ancient historical sites. Every step of your journey will bring you closer to unraveling mystery behind your sister's disappearance. Doors Paradox. Have you ever played the game named The Room? This is basically the same. You'll try to search for clues, click on things, unlock various drawers, attach pipes, melt uranium, and do many other crazy things in order to unlock the doors to the next level, which will contain more doors. Yeah, here you'll find 58 door puzzles, set in 13 unique realms. The puzzles are not very hard. I played the demo, you can also try it on Steam for free, and I don't think I was seriously stuck in any place. But I have to warn you, the game is actually addictive. I just wanted to solve one door to make an impression about the game, but I spent an hour or so solving puzzle after a puzzle. Game is really satisfying and well made.
And now thank you for watching, have a nice day and